Most e-commerce operators share a specific obsession. They track successful transactions, analyze top sellers, and replicate exactly what is already moving out the door. But relying strictly on the items that cross the checkout line creates a massive blind spot. You are only seeing the requests your store was able to fulfill. Next, to extract the value from these dead ends, we have to recognize the mindset of the person typing. Because a search query comes from an active shopper already browsing your site, it represents an incredibly high intent to purchase. When that high-intent shopper hits a wall, the problem usually falls into one of two categories. The first is a language mismatch. This diagram maps product categorization. Businesses build catalogs using rigid technical specifications, while customers search using symptom-based slang. Often, the search engine cannot connect the customer psychology to official metadata. Updating metadata and expanding synonyms bridges this gap, routing colloquial queries to correct technical categories. Simply translating human psychology into catalog language rescues those sales that would have otherwise bounced to a competitor. The second category of a zero-result search points to a genuine gap in your inventory. We call this the missing reality. These unanswered queries reveal which new product categories, lucrative product bundles, or specific accessories they already want to buy. This chart compares two approaches to growth. Relying on random product brainstorming yields a low probability of success, while developing inventory backed by search data follows a trajectory of significantly higher statistical performance. This data is valuable because the market is pre-validated. The demand isn't a theoretical projection. It is generated by real visitors who are already inside your digital storefront. Identifying these search patterns replaces inventory guesswork with a roadmap based on existing customer demand. The search bar functions as a psychological confession booth for consumer desire. It is where shoppers reveal exactly what they are willing to pay for. High-performing operators use a straightforward methodology to process these confessions. They export their 50 most common zero-result searches every quarter. The flowchart for this process is simple. You divide those 50 queries into two funnels: metadata fixes for search problems and new inventory opportunities for missing products. From the inventory funnel, you isolate the single most promising insight. Then you test it on a small scale. Running a localized test allows you to prove the concept in the real market before you commit significant capital to manufacturing or bulk purchasing. It is easy to slip back into the habit of sitting in a boardroom and trying to guess the psychology of your customer base. But a competitive advantage doesn't require reading minds. It only requires reading exactly what your customers are already typing.